EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work first. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success.
No doubt, and the whole field slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can he continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. On target to the left. There he goes! At the 30. He's at the top. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UCLA Bruins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I meant...
Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw over the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to your receiver.
The Bruins with the 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Working that left side now. Got enough space. Touchdown, UCLA. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Touch pass on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on...
Oh, the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Smashes through the tackle.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Still on his feet at the 45. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it on first and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass. It's Iamaleyama. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
At the 35, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. looking to fire. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. They're working that left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. There he goes. Touchdown, UCLA. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Buckeyes will try to convert on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. go up top. Slips away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Open space at the 25. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruin.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Looking for room. It's Jackson. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a chance. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 30. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down.
Oh, he's got some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. To the air, it's Iamaleava. They'll run the screen. He breaks a tackle. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Chunked it away just as he was hit. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Thomas. Breaks the tackle and runs through another one. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bruins have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Taking it the other way. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ohio State. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick-6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick-6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Caught near the sticks, it's Matthews. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. And he's in for the touchdown, just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Creates a little room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Got his man in the middle. Powers and runs through another guy. Still running, just shedding tackles. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The pull and throw off the RPO. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, UCLA! They take the lead with the 6. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. From the gun, the ground game. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. On the ground with the counter. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Wide receiver going in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. He's down at the 1, and they almost have the touchdown pass on that one.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 4 over New Mexico State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring margin. Now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. This defense will try to get the ball back for their offense or at least prevent a score here late in the 4th. He'll start this drive firing. Finds a tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Woods. Can't get him to the ground. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And this is one of those plays late in the game. If it works, everybody's jacked, but if it doesn't, everybody's complaining. You run that draw play, you're down, you need a big play, and you only get a handful of yards. This offense has got to go and got to go now.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the move, it's Jackson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The lone back's got it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it from the right hash or the left hash. Some people like it in the middle. Run the clock. Get my kicker in the position he wants to be in. Try to kick the field goal with the least amount of time as possible.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Timeout is called with just a single second left. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good. And then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Bruins! They strike first here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Peoples. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and this